Hello YouTube, Jay McClellan here. Just want to make a quick video. Um, where do I begin? I don't know. Apparently, Congresswoman Gabrielle Gifford of Arizona was at an event today and was shot. Um, some gunman came up to her, shot her in the head, shot five other people as well, and apparently actually more than that. The last report I heard, there was up to 10 people who were shot. Apparently, one has already died, and the rest are either in surgery or are in stable or critical condition. So keep them in your prayers. I pray that she survives. But I'm looking at, the different blogs, internet, Facebook, all that. The comments, leftists are blaming the right is blaming the left. Apparently, it's been found out the name was released of the killer. He was caught. Bystander apparently was able to capture the guy, and he tackled him, and the authorities got hold of him. So he's in custody. But one thing I'm noticing is that it's immediately turned into a left-right issue. The congresswoman that was shot, she is a Democrat, but she also had some conservative standpoints, so far as border control, and the 9/11 conspiracy, things like that. She was not supporter of that, as well as the Iraqi war. I believe she voted for it. She supported the war, so different things like that. She voted against Nancy Pelosi, I believe, recently, um, for the speaker position. So uh, she wasn't liked by everybody. Apparently, the Daily Cause posted something about her in a negative light. So, and it was just 2 days before this incident. So, there's a lot surrounding this congresswoman, and also a judge was shot as well. I'm not sure what his condition is. So far, based on the last newsreel I saw, one is dead, and it's a child. So that's what the doctor said. Um, so it's unfortunate. But what I wanted to throw in my sort of 2 cents in a ring is, this is perfect for the political landscape insofar as it's going to be used by both sides to justify various issues, gun control, censorship of the media. They're going to try and connect them to, like the Daily Cause article, so as inciting violence. Um, so it's definitely going to be used. It's unfortunate, um, because I don't think it's a political thing. This is well beyond politics. Obviously, we're talking about people's lives and their safety. So, um, personally, looking at the articles and some of the newsreels, I don't believe this guy acted on his own. Uh, Apparently, there's been some people have discovered uh, a Facebook page and a YouTube page, and he has several videos on his YouTube. None of them make any sense to me. So, um, one is some kind of intro, and it's just a bunch of text, and I don't know what he's talking about. So it's like just babbling. So, and there's another one where he's burning a flag. Obviously he doesn't like the United States. And then on his Facebook, there's images as far as people who inspire him. He has images of far left figures from the past, including Karl Marx, Mao Zedong, Chavez. So apparently these are his heroes. Um, to me, it just seems too perfect. So this guy is like the perfect wacko, right? He's this far left loon, as the term goes, But and I think in light of the recent elections, where we have some pretty significant victories for conservatives and the Republican Party in Congress and in the House and Senate, And then you have Obama moving more to the right now. They've compared his tactics lately to Reagan. And then all of a sudden we have this far left guy kill, a Democrat congressman and a judge. And a judge who chances are he's probably considered to be more progressive than conservative. So um, it appears the congresswoman was more moderate in her politics. So it just it just seems a little too cut and dry to me. So that's my feeling on it. I've commented that I think he didn't act alone. That maybe he was prompted or encouraged by um, other a circle of friends or colleagues or whatever, something like that. I don't believe an article or a TV news clip is going to make someone kill someone. I don't believe that. That's absurd. But I do believe that it's possible he probably had a circle of like-minded people that he associated with that probably encouraged his behavior, his thinking. And to be honest, I think it's probably even deeper than that. And maybe this is a planned hit of some type. Um, I don't know. So that's my opinion, though. And um, I can't prove it. That's why it's my opinion. So, what I would say is, don't get caught up in the left-right rhetoric. I saw some postings of comments from obvious progressives or left people, Democrats, whatever, and they're blaming Sarah Palin somehow. Because I guess there was some issue between her and Palin, this Congresswoman and Sarah Palin. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But people, this is a defining moment where the whole Tea Party movement and the recent elections and the sort of fed upness, I'll make up a word, the fed upness of the nation is going to be tested because part of our problem is that we get caught up in this ideological tug of war and we try to prove that, right makes right. And then others try to prove that left makes right. And there are right ideas and there are wrong ideas, and of course, conservatives believe they have the right ideas and leftists believe they have the right ideas. And then others believe that, oh, it's somewhere in the middle. And I don't think it's any of those things. I think we need to start making our politics local, for one. Get out of this worrying about Congress so much. We need to fire Congress and, I don't know, figure something else out. But, you know, bring politics back to the local level, and let's use common sense and truth. What works. I mean, that's really what it is. What works and what doesn't work. What's true or what's not true. And we go from there. So, but so far as this killer, this shooter, he's a killer. He killed one person already. Um, you know, it's horrible and it's sad. It's upsetting. It's frustrating. Um, it's tragic. So I feel for the victims and their families, and I pray uh, that God will comfort them. I hope they are believers. I really do because it's times like this that you need the power of Christ more than anything. So you need to be comforted and have His peace. So I pray that for them and their family. Um, but yeah, don't get caught up in this blaming Sarah Palin or blaming leftists. It's not true. If the guy acted alone, then he's a nut. It has nothing to do with him being a leftist or looking up to Karl Marx. He's just nuts. He's mentally unstable. You know, And like I said, based on my opinion, if he didn't act alone, then obviously it's a conspiracy, and there's more to it than that. And we need to get at that, like find out what's really going on. So, but if we get caught up in this, see, leftists are crazy, rights are crazy, conservatives are nuts, no, progressives are, and we do this sort of rhetorical tennis match. It's just not going to get us anywhere. So that's it. That's my 2 cents. Happy New Year to everyone, um, and keep your eyes open, your ears open. God bless.